What up, guys? So I wanted to do another one of these schizo what I want to see type things, like the collab idea last time, and I thought what better thing to do than costumes and skin. Now, first things first, personally I feel like in this game the costumes are like structured around events, so they're like settled into groups, so it's going to be like the different whole alternate character type thing that like is basically a skin but like a whole different character, and then like potential skins that come out alongside that. So for example, like Maiden, the summer units, like it's a whole different type of character. Like it's Sakura, and then it's the like whatever summer, like whatever name they give it. And then like Maiden, it's the ice thing, and then with these events comes like volume skin, for example, where it's like she's basically cosplaying, right? That event was basically like a Dragon Quest type thing, and there were just like references to that. They were basically cosplaying as that, which, before I start, I mean, all these skins are basically cosplaying, right? Except maybe like the dresses, because I mean, those realistically they would wear, and like, I guess for the maids, only it would make sense that Soda wears it, because, you know, it's her work stuff, so I guess technically you could count all of these as cosplays, but anyways, but yeah, they have that one. There's the maid event, so like Mask got a different one, and then Drake got the skin. Oh wait, no, I think Drake got a skin for another thing, I don't remember, but let's see. And then what's her face got the one too. Anchor, they got that. Like you, Ludmilla got the winter stuff. So I feel like these are paired up because they do like making events around the skins. The only problem with that though is like if they have a thematic like event and skins and units based around that, chances are if it's not like something replayable where like summer you can have everybody in different outfits, then it's usually going to be like one or two of those types of themes, and then it'll be done. And I do think that's okay, but it also like I don't want it to like there be too much and then every unit's limited, and like then maybe certain skins would only have like 2 waves or whatever. So I do want to keep that in mind, but most of these are probably just going to be like maybe one-offs, or preferably it would just be a separate thing so you can get like a lot of these skins for different people. But so first I want to peep what types of skins I want to see more of, right? Like theme. So for the most part I feel like these are fine. I do think one thing is like the seasonals. So we have these Christmas skins for Emma and Exia, and these are basically like the only 2 seasonal stuff, right? Actually, I think, yeah, there's also this Halloween nurse skin for what's her face. Who is this again? Novel? Is this Novel? I don't know who this is. Is this Novel? I think this is Novel. Crap, can I actually not check here? Oops. Oh well, I think it's Novel. Anyways, yeah, we have that for her, and I think that's it for like seasonal wise. So like personally I would want more seasonal. Like we could have some more Halloween stuff. Maybe it'll be like trick-or-treating type thing where they're dressed up as like ghouls or demons or witches or whatever. And honestly just more of these Christmas skins. What else could be? I mean, seasonal could be like the bikini stuff, like the summer stuff, but I mean we get that every year. Let's see, what else? I guess the festival shit that they added, like for example the Naga skin, and then these ones too, yeah, because they're like wearing like kimonos or yukutas or whatnot. I feel like they can do that more, maybe like Chinese New Year type of outfits too, which by the way, a lot of these inspirations I did get from Stellar Blade because I've been playing that recently, and then there's like a fuck ton of skins for Eve to swap out from, so I'm like, I want more skins in the game. So there's that. The dresses are pretty nice. I mean, they can keep doing that. I feel like they don't really need events for the dresses because they can just release it whenever. But other than that, I think that's it. I mean, the bunny events I do want to see more of, but they usually are keen on doing that every year, right? I mean, except this year. I was like, oh yeah, we can probably expect the bunny event to come out soonish, and then they're like, nope. Oh well. They did substitute it though for the Stellar Blade collab, so I guess I can't complain too much, but yeah, it is really funny that I was like, yeah, we should be able to get this bunny collab eventually, and they're like, oh no, we have the, what's it called, Stellar Blade collab scheduled, so go fuck yourself. Hopefully we get it next year, bro, or I'm gonna be a bit upset. But, yeah, for the most part, I think that's it for what I want to see more of that they already have in the game. Oh, I didn't really mention, like, I want more of the summer bikini skins, because, like, I feel like that's a given for games like these, or, like, for example, the mediums in general of this kind, because, I mean, it's, here, let me give you an example. It's like, you pull up an ice cream shop, right? This is like, the summer skin, bikini skins are like the vanilla, right? You always have it, it's pretty free, and like, it's just a solid flavor that everybody likes. I'm not gonna lie, if you don't like vanilla, there's something wrong with you, right? So, having that is just perfect. I always expect that when I go to an ice cream shop, and I always enjoy it, right? That's how I feel about this, though. Like, I'm not talking about, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I want more of these, because, I mean, I expect we're gonna get a lot of these every year, or like, at least frequently we'll get them, you know what I mean? But, yeah, I think other than that, it's now time to move on to what's not in the game, what I want to see. Now, the biggest one for me, right, is, I think wedding dress skins would be fire. The problem with this, right, if they're gonna do event-wise, it would probably only make sense to do it with one person, which kind of sucks, because I feel like we could have it be everybody over time. Just get one for everybody, so that, like, your favorite character can have one that you can put on your, like, home screen, or, like, for your profile and stuff. I think that would be nice, but if we were talking about event-wise, I think it probably would be fair to give Rappy that one. I feel like she's been in the cuck chair for too long. However, it would also be funny if she didn't get it. So, yeah, I think giving one of those to everybody over time would be really nice. That's probably my favorite one. I got that idea from, I used to play this other gacha game, or not play, but I was like watching it. There was this Senran Kagura type game, which I'm not going to go into too much detail because I went into detail with that in the potential collabs video, which I'll link it in the end screen in case you want to peep that one. But long story short, they had like regular, I guess it's kind of like this game where they had different units, like the maiden Dragon Crest Ice Mage, and then like the regular maiden, so it'd be like the regular character and then the wedding dress character variant. So that would be pretty nice. I'd want that. And I think what would be really funny is more goofy skins, right? I feel like we don't have enough goofy skins. Like, for example, in Stellar Blade, Eve has the fucking, like, teddy bear skin, which is basically just a huge teddy bear. And also, I was thinking, I think it would be genius for, currently they have that Moran for the, like, monthly bass, which is basically like the battle pass, but I digress, okay? So it would be so funny if they had that one, and then to pair it, they'd have a skin that's that T-Rex costume inflatable for someone. That would be hilarious. So I want something like that, something stupid. I think that'd be hilarious. So stuff like that would be funny. And then I think like a magical girl type skins would be pretty nice too. Now, I don't know if I took that idea from some other guy. I don't know if I can find it, but I could have sworn I saw a post. It was a fan art. I don't know if it was on Twitter or Reddit or something, but I don't think I can find it. But in case I do, I might put it on the screen. I don't think I can find it. I was trying to look for it a little bit earlier, but I couldn't find it. So, rip. But I don't know if I took it from there, or it just happened to be a coincidence that I saw that after I was thinking about, like, magical girl skins, because, like, Overwatch had a skin line for that or something like that. Which, by the way, that shit is always hilarious. I hate Overwatch, but it's so funny to lurk in there because whenever they get like a new skin line and Juno gets another skin, the comments are always so funny because they're always complaining. Anyways, so I think that would be pretty funny. The specific post I saw about like the potential whoever gonna get it, the Nikke magical girl, was Yunwa. I think that'd be hilarious because it'd be like a Gap Moe thing. Which, that would be so funny if she got the thing and she's like forced. It's kind of like the Privity maid stuff, where she has to do like the master and she's really embarrassed, except it's probably even worse for Yunwa. So like that shit would be hilarious. I think they could do that. Granted, they have more leeway with that, right? I think if they do a magical shit girl like event thingy, they could have like, I don't know, maybe a whole squad get it, and then like, I don't know, maybe they can give a whole different squad like the bad guys costume, maybe make it like a play type thing or something. I think that would be pretty fun. But yeah, I think I'm just so remembering now, it's so funny that fucking picture of Yunwa in a magical girl outfit and she's like doing some spells or something. I really wish I could find that picture, dude. That shit was so funny. But yeah, that would be hilarious. And then, oh, I think would be really nice too is like more sleepwear stuff, I guess. They kind of do have that already with Modernia, right? Her skin, I forget what it's called, but I mean, it's basically pajamas, right? I think that would be pretty funny. We could get some like more skins for like the cuter characters. So like someone like my daughter, Crust, maybe. They don't really give skins to them that like, because I feel like a lot of people in this game prefer the, you know, bigger boobs and not child-looking characters, to put it bluntly, that is. So like, I feel like we could have like a onesie of like, I don't know, something that's cuter to fit more into those characters' themes, rather than like, I don't know, maybe like what Modernia has. Let me quickly check exactly what she has, because I think it's like a onesie, which by the way, I hope they bring that skin back, because obviously I wasn't playing around that time, so I'm not going to be able to get that. Hopefully they bring that back, especially for me. That'd be nice. What is this called? First Affection. I mean, this is basically like sleepwear, right? I don't remember how it was in the event. Oh, I forgot to mention, in the, when I was talking about like the goofy skins, but also what would be really hilarious would be, I don't know how this would work, right? But if they would take like characters and swap outfits with them. So for example, Rappy would be wearing Anis's usual costume, and like they would flip, so Rappy would be wearing Anis's usual costume, and then Anis would be wearing Rappy's usual costume. I think something like that would also be hilarious. Though I'm not sure, like I said, how they would fit that into theme. I think they could probably do just like random skins more. I think for now they do care a lot about the theme wise for skins and stuff, right? Which, I mean, it's pretty cool. I do like the skins that like pair up well with the theme. For example, Crown skin went pretty well with the event, so it was like lore accurate, I suppose. People were saying it was like lore accurate. They're throwing out the word lore accurate, which is pretty funny. But I mean, I do enjoy that skin. That one was pretty nice. But what else? I mean, I think that's mainly what I wanted to mention. Because the main thing that was coming in my head for this is while I was at work, I was just, you know, daydreaming, I guess you could say. No, trust me, I'm a very good employee, right? But yeah, I was like thinking in the back of my mind, like, what'd be really, really nice skins? Obviously, I've still been stuck on that wedding outfit skins. I feel like that would be so nice. But I don't know if I have any more ideas. I think those main threes, I definitely would want the seasonal stuff, which would be very nice. I hope they do that a little bit more. But like I said before, a lot of these stuff, I think they want to turn into events so that they can have alt characters. Like I was saying, like the summer, what's her face, Sakura, and then Rosanna, and then, you know, the whole gist. I think they want to do that, which is fine to an extent, as long as they're not limited. Granted, I don't know how this would work, because the maid alt costumes aren't limited, or alt units rather aren't limited, but like the summer ones are still limited, and then the winter ones are still limited. I don't know how they really work that, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I think that is everything. I don't really have any other ideas. I'm more curious on what your guys' ideas would be, right? So yeah, I think I'm done for now. Let me know what you guys think about potential like outfit ideas. I guess what I'm more curious on the themes. So like, what kind of theme for costumes would you guys prefer? And maybe like, I don't know, top 5 costumes for someone like ideal. Like it could be anything random. Like even cosplay of like, I don't know, I want to see Moron in like a Tifa cosplay or something. Like just a roast random ass thing. But yeah, I think that's it. Let me know what you guys think about all this stuff. And also, if you guys want me to do more of these schizo type of random rant ideas that come into my head as videos. But yeah, I think I'm done. So I'll catch you guys later.